What's up, everyone, man? It's Rich. I'm one half of the Faces for Radio. I hope everyone is having a great night. It's Thursday night. I hope everyone's had a great week. I'm here tonight to do a little bit of movie news, do a little collection update, and talk to you guys about the future of the Faces for Radio YouTube channel. So if you see me looking off cameras, because I got the football game on, my daughter's got me watching the football game, so kind of interested in the score of the Bengals and the Ravens. Yeah, if you see me looking off, that's what it is. So, anyway, let's jump right into this. We got some comments in here. Let's see, Caveman. Hey there, everyone. Please hit the like button. Please do. Movie Hunter. Hey, thanks for being here, Movie Hunter. Movie Hunter saying hey. People saying hey. Okay, so the big news today, just kind of dropped today, was Lucasfilms tapping Simon Kinberg to write a new Star Wars trilogy. And if you're like me, I am kind of burnt out on Star Wars. I do love the franchise, but I'm burnt out. I mean, with the Disney Plus shows not being very good, and maybe the last trilogy not being very good. And then they tap Simon Kinberg, I think that's how you say his name, to write and produce the new Star Wars trilogy. And for me, that don't work. He is very hit and miss. I think the last thing I seen him do, excuse me, I had to belch, was X-Men the Phoenix movie, whatever the hell it was called. And that was not good. I think that was his directorial debut, I think. But he's very hit and miss. I don't get it. I don't understand it. There's two major trades, Variety and Deadline, reporting two different things. One saying it's all new characters in episode, what was it, 10, 11, 12, whatever the next three episodes are. And one trade saying it's going to be returning characters. So who knows? Disney hasn't said anything. I'm thinking maybe Kathleen Kennedy is on the way out. Bob Iger's finishing up. Maybe this is their last big push to one last hurrah for Star Wars. Again, I don't understand why Simon Kinberg is the one doing this. Nikki's Movie House, thank you for being here. Saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. What are your guys' thoughts on Simon Kinberg writing and producing a new trilogy? If anyone was to do a new Star Wars, I would recommend J.J. Abrams. He did the first, what is it called? Help me out here. He did a great job on, you're right, he did a great job on Star Trek. But he did episode 7. Was it 7? No. 7 and 9, didn't he? And I think everybody pretty much universally hated episode 9. But he did a fantastic job on Star Trek. I love the Star Trek trilogy. He did great. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts? Do you guys think Simon Kinberg is a good job, was a good fit for? Oh look, Ja'Marr Chase got the ball. Is he going all the way? He went all the way. Sorry, guys, that's a touchdown. Sorry, my daughter. I hate football, but the bonding time I've had with my daughter, watching football, has made me a football fan. She sucked me into it. Yeah, and she likes the Bengals for some odd reason, and she has me watching Thursday Night Football. Anyway, we're not here to talk football. We're here to talk about movies. So let's get into the next story. And this one, kind of interesting. Amazon MGM Studios lands American Speed starring Tom Holland and Austin Butler. Oh, I think I already put that up there. Here we go. And the log line for this is that Dan Winderhop is writing the script, which is based on a true story of the Winnington brothers, 3 historically famous race car drivers, 2 of whom were part of the 1980s IMSA scandal, in which a number of drivers were charged with financing their racing activities the proceeds from drug smuggling, money laundering, and tax evasion. I'm not familiar with the person who wrote the script for this. I've never heard of him. I didn't look him up on IMDb. I guess I should have. But you got Tom Holland, who really needs a hit outside of Spider-Man. I know he was cast in Christopher Nolan's new movie, so hopefully he can build off that. Because he, outside of Spider-Man, hasn't been so good, man. His movies kind of sucked. Let's see what's good in the chat here. Was the last and worst? Yeah, I agree, Caveman, 100%. And Movie Hunter does too. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for this. I like Austin Butler. I loved him in Elvis, and I know some people didn't like Bike Riders, but I enjoyed it. I liked it. I have it in my collection. So yeah, I'm interested to see this. Star Wars, if they do anything else, they need to follow canon and not ignore as instructed previously. I don't care about canon. Just tell me a good story. I would prefer forget about the stupid Skywalkers. Just the universe is gigantic. Just give me something new. Just give me fresh. And if you're going to bring in anybody, I think it should be the people like John Boyega. He played Finn, right? Or Ray, because they're the closest to the timeline, or the youngest. I don't want to see Harrison Ford. Oh, of course, his character's dead. I don't want to see Mark Hamill anywhere near Star Wars. Let those characters just go. What's up, fine folks? Lost Boy Radio, how you doing? Hey, Rob, there you go. But yeah, I'm interested to see. I'm sorry, my notes went away. I have my other iPad here so I can take my notes. I'm interested to see American Speed. I'll put it in my watch list when it comes out to make sure I check it out. And let's see next up. How many of you guys like Game of Thrones? Because I like the series.
Game of Thrones facts.
Oh my.
Fact. More than
you guys hear that?
50 babies were named Khaleesi in 2012.
Yeah, my echo just went off for some reason. Don't know why. But anyway, Game of Thrones movie is in early development at Warner Brothers. There is not a whole lot of news about this. I just saw it, and I know a lot of people love Game of Thrones. So I like the original Game of Thrones. I've heard nothing but great stuff about House of Dragon. I watched the first 2 episodes, really, 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 really liked it. And there goes Jamar Chase again. Look at him go. He's going again. Oh, man. Did he just get another touchdown? Sorry, guys. I really apologize. Anyway, let's get back to Game of Thrones. No, he didn't get it. That was a replay. I like Game of Thrones. I want to finish House of Dragon. There's 2 seasons out. Again, I like the first 2 episodes. There's no details on the movie except that it's in early development. No cast has been said attached to it. So there's that. Okay, now, next up. Anybody that knows me knows my favorite actor is Tom Cruise. So this I was going to include in the news, and that is Tom Cruise in talks for Days of Thunder sequel at Paramount. Yeah, I love all Tom Cruise movies, even the shitty ones like Night and Day. And maybe Days of Thunder isn't the greatest, even though I own it. I try to own all the Tom Cruise movies. But yeah, I'm excited for this, see what he could bring to a sequel. And that's all this is. There's in talks. There's nothing new, just other than that he's thinking about doing it. So I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. Let's see. He already said that. Okay, I saw that. Oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry, guys. See, I'm usually not the tech guy. David always handles the tech stuff. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to be doing this solo for a while. So yeah, I need to learn the technical stuff, so just please, please, please be patient with me. Right? Um, Rich Dickens, best Harry Carey sports announcer. I know, right? The Ravens got the first down. Let's hopefully they can stop them. And here we go. Saying, "Hey, movie hunter." Okay, let's go on to the next movie story. Okay, this one is not really movie story. I want your guys' opinion on this because I have opinion on this. I have opinion on everything, but let's get to this one. Todd Phillips who wants theaters to stop showing commercials. In a quote he did, I forget which Variety magazine he was, or anyway, Pop Culture magazine he was talking to. Excuse me. He said he's tired of commercials before movies. He says we've paid for our tickets, even though he made a shitty movie in Joker 2. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Because I absolutely fucking hate it. I don't want to see local ads for businesses in my area. Yeah, they need the advertisement. Figure out something else to do, because I don't want to sit through commercials, and then on top of that, sit through 3 or 4 trailers. That's just me. I'm not a big fan of commercials. I know sometimes they're really dumb ones too, and I don't. And another ones I really hate are the trivia ones. If you go to the movies a lot, you see the same thing over and over and over. So maybe they need to cut that out. And maybe if the premium theaters like the LDX, the IMAX, you pay a little extra bump where you don't have to sit through commercials or even trailers. Maybe 1 or 2 trailers, that's it. I think that would be a good idea. I don't mind movie trailers, as I don't watch TV and don't see many trailers. But commercials for TV, yeah, there has been. I seen Tulsa King commercials. I've seen Game of Thrones commercials. There's something else. There's a couple other TV show. Oh, the new Matlock TV show I've seen a commercial for in the theater. Yeah, I hate it. I don't want to see that stuff, especially if you're paying a bunch of money. So yeah, that's it for the movie news. I told you it was small. I'm still trying to get my how do I want to say this? Trying to find my footing, okay? Because as you all know, David passed away. He's my buddy. Dude, I told myself I wasn't going to start crying. I told myself. But man, I miss him every day. And I know the movie community misses him every day too. He was a joy. He was my buddy. He was my brother. And I was going to jump into the future of the Faces for Radio channel, because as I'm talking about, I don't want to start crying again. Like I said, I miss him dearly. But he loved the Faces for Radio. He believed in us so much. You know, he did all this work. He built a great channel. He did the graphics. He did everything. The only thing I did was pick the movies for By the Numbers and brainstorm some stuff. And I miss his texts coming to me about, why did you make me watch this movie? What is this, Rich? You know, I found myself going through my old texts with him the other day as I was pondering what to do with the channel. Do I let it die? Because I know in the thing I did with John from Spirits to Spirits, I said I was going to continue with the Faces for Radio. And I kind of second guessed myself after I said that, because how do I do it? You know, because there's no way I can do it to the level of what David did, because he was one in a million. He did, like, he poured so much heart and soul into this channel. And I've been pondering, you know, what do I do? What do I do? Because I will never be able to, like I said, be able to hit those standards. But I said, I can't let this channel go away. Because I love our community. I love the people that support us every week that came in for By the Numbers. So as of right now, I am going to keep the Faces for Radio channel going, and it might not be every week like um, me and David did, but I'm going to keep doing movie news, and I might ask people to join me because I would love to have somebody to bounce off ideas with and their thoughts. Um, but I'm going to bring back Comic Talk, and I'm going to probably do Comic Talk as of now, maybe once a month, um, and just give my thoughts. It's a recommendation for the comic book readers out there, and bring in a guest or two to talk comic books because I know there's some comic book readers out there. Let's see, we got some comments here. You can force me to watch anything besides straight up horror. I know, I know, right? I won't torture with her. Just have guest appearances, and who knows, you might find someone who fits well and become a permanent. That is true. That is very true. Hey, what's up, Holland? Saying hey to Holland. Saying hi to Movie Hunter. And I have another show that I do with Adam. I don't know if you know him, the Four Eyes Bearded Man, one of my brothers too, that we do a Kevin Smith show. We're going to keep doing it on Faces for Radio. And in January, I am going to bring back By the Numbers. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm still working out the details in my head. But I'm still going to be watching shitty movies that are on streaming, shitty movies that have physical media, shitty movies that are in the movie theater. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to figure that's going to come back in January. I haven't decided if it's going to be weekly. I would like to do it weekly, but it's going to be hard doing it by myself. I don't know yet. I will, when the time gets, I already got the schedule. This is so weird. But, like when David passed, I was going to delete everything in my phone that had anything to do with By the Numbers. Just because there's just no way I thought I could do it. But, after talking to John, and then I got to speak to David's wife, who is an amazing woman. I hope she's doing well. Guys, continue to pray for her and her whole family, Dave's whole family, because they need your comfort and they need your prayers. But anyway, let's talk about positivity here. I don't know. I'm rambling, it feels like, but I am going to keep By the Numbers going for David because he loved it. He believed in it so fucking much. There'd be times where after we'd go off the air one night on a Wednesday night after By the Numbers, he'd be on for the 45 minutes, brainstorming ideas, talking, about movies, just whatever it was. He just loved it. So I'm going to keep doing it. And I don't know in which way. I don't know if it's going to be every week. I said every 2 weeks, but when it gets closer, I will let everybody know, but it's still going to be around. Greetings, Rich, flicking friends. Great to see you back. Going to miss David pointing about what I was late for. Yeah, I know he would be proud. Thanks, man. You could make me cry. I don't want to cry. Thank you for that. Hey, Steve. Oops, I skipped one. Movie Hunt. Everybody saying hi. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I know it's late here in the Central Standard Time. Also, make sure to still give the go. Yeah, I will. I forgot to put it in the description. It kind of put it as last minute. And yeah, if anybody knows me on Facebook or on Instagram, TwitterFan77, it's in my description. So please go hit the GoFundMe because his family needs that. Okay. There we go. Okay. No more tears, but one more thing. Dave, I love you. I miss you every day. Okay, there's not a day I go by that I don't think about you. Okay, let's get going. Collection update. We don't usually do these, but I think what I'm going to do is the stuff I did on my... Oh, somebody asked. I missed a question. What are you referring to? What am I watching with what I did with my daughter? I loved doing that with her, but she bounced on me. She's like, Dad, I don't want to do that no more. And it was just a sneaky way of me spending time with her. so she could have those memories down the road. So she said she didn't want to do them anymore, but maybe every now and then I could talk her into doing it. Maybe get her to watch a football movie since she loves football. Hey, we might do that. But yeah. What's up, Tiana? How you doing tonight? Thank you for being here. You missed me, made a fool out of myself, but that's okay. Everybody's saying hi. Yeah, my daughter said peace out. She realized that she was too old for this, and she was like, nope, I'm done. But we still chuckle about it. There we go. Okay, now we're going to hit the portion of collection update. I have got a lot of movies lately, so I just grabbed a couple stacks from my shelf that I just want to show you what I got. First up is A Quiet Place Day One. Have you guys seen this? What are your thoughts? This is a movie that I seen in theaters, and I was like, oh, I really didn't like it the first time. Excuse me. And then I watched it on Paramount Plus. Then I was like, oh, wow, I like that. And then I had to add it to the collection. So have you guys ever you talking for the high five? I don't know. I honestly haven't thought anything about the high five. But now that if you now I'm thinking, my brain's rolling. That's something I would have to really think about, because that was something Dave did, but really by himself. He put together the high five. I would like to try to continue that. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. Yeah. No way that cat survives. You did? Yeah, I ended up liking it the second time I watched it. So I waited for it to drop to around $20, and then I picked it up. Now this one I haven't seen in probably 20 plus years, showing my age, and I've never owned it on either VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, nothing. And that was Poltergeist. So I picked this up. Yeah, I'm glad to have it in the collection. Hope the transfer is good. The next one is another one that I remember my dad taking me to the theater to see. And it's probably been 25 years since I've seen this too. And that is I don't know if you guys can see, there's a glare. The Running Man 4K. And next up is one that I've seen people complaining theirs was delayed, canceled, whatnot. My first pre-order of this next movie was canceled, and I went to another website, which was groove.com. Groove, I don't know how you say it. I say Groove. I ordered it on a Thursday morning. They shipped it Thursday afternoon, and I got it, I think, on a Monday. And that was the Monday before it came out. Nightmare on Elm Street, 4K Steelbook. Yeah, I know a lot of people are still haven't got it. I know some people still haven't gotten it yet from Amazon. I was lucky enough to get it through Groove, and that's been my go-to place now for a couple of pre-orders, like my Twister 4K. Got that super early. I ordered Wild Robot pre-order through there. Godzilla -1, North by Northwest 4K, and I really like that. Next up is Five Nights at Freddy. Got this from my son. He really likes this. Again, this next movie is one, again, I didn't really like the first time I seen it. Watched it again, ended up liking it, and that is Last Voyage of the Demeter. And this one, speaking of David, this one, we did this for a gore top 10, how we used to do top 10 movies. Thank you. It was gore, and he picked this one for me to watch. Since I'm not into gore, I'm not really a big fan. And this one he picked, and I absolutely fucking loved it. And that was I Saw the Devil. Try to get that out the glare to go. I Saw the Devil. I haven't opened it yet. I can't wait to rewatch this. I'm glad to find it. I think I paid under $10 for it too on Amazon one day. So yeah, I'm glad to have that in the collection. I brought this up a second ago, and Twisters 4K. Haven't watched this in 4K yet either. Oh, I missed so cool. Did you see Wild Robots in theaters, Rich? I seen Wild Robots in theaters and absolutely loved this movie. Oh, I can't wait to have it in the collection. I already bought it digitally on Fandango now, Vudu, whatever the hell it's called. I love it that much. Right now, it's sitting at this is my number one movie of the year. I know that's weird. I fucking loved it. I can't wait to have that 4K disc in my hand because it looks fantastic in 4K on the Vudu stream. I can't wait to see how much better it looks on 4K disc. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I ordered Nightmare on Elm Street through Groove as well. They messed up and sent me even better. Steve says the Poltergeist transfer looks brilliant. I want to see I Saw the Devil. It's phenomenal. I loved it. Definitely worth checking out, Tiana. I'm making Drew take me to go see the Venom movie. Oh, pick a better movie. Go see the Heretic, or the one with Hugh Grant, the new A24 movie instead. The new Venom movie's terrible. So, yeah. Anyway, next up is The Ring 4K. I know some people poo-pooed all over the 4K transfer of this. I didn't think it was that bad. I got a new LG OLED TV that I absolutely love, and it looked phenomenal on that. Next up is 4K of Maxine, the third part in the Triple X series, and this was pretty good. I'm glad to have this in my collection. And this next one is a movie that I watched because Harrison, aka Really Old Movies, y'all know who he is. He had me on an upcoming episode of his podcast. And spoiler alert, we watched The Blue Dahlia. And I ended up really, really liking this. So I had to have it in my collection. Yeah, I was surprised I liked this. This is the second movie he's done this to. He picked a movie for me to watch, and I ended up really liking it. So yeah, he says this was like a B movie. I didn't know there was such thing as B movies back when this movie was made. It was really good. And there was just things about it that I really, really liked. So if you want to know what I liked about this movie, when Harrison drops the episode, I think he said around November 17th, you'll find my thoughts there. And next up is a 4K movie box set of Star Trek, the original collection, the original movies, I can't say it's a mouthful. Too many fours. Yeah, I got this. I think this is like $23 for 4K, so I wasn't going to pass it up. Okay, next up is Ben Affleck's Hypnotic. This was an interesting concept. I think I paid under $10 for this, so yeah, why not? And Caveman said, wow. I'm not into steelbooks as much as I used to be. They got too expensive and they take a little bit more space up on the shelf. I found a Walmart exclusive steelbook for The Ring in store today. I had they did a Blu-ray of that same one. I had that steelbook. So there's a thumbs up. Think of the apple. I gave that to my brother-in-law, he's a movie collector too. So anytime I get a double or I upgrade a Blu-ray to 4K, he gets all my extra movies. So it's kind of nice having him around. And my daughter just told me the other day, I found a couple more movies, like a little stack of movies I'm going to give him. She's like, Dad, stop giving him movies. He's running out of shelf space. And I don't want another shelf in my house. I'm sorry, sweetie. He's getting my movies. $24. Yeah, it was $23. Actually, I think it was around Prime Days. It was $23. And then to go with the 4K Steelbook, I double dipped on this, and that was Nightmare on Elm Street because I really like this slipcover. And here's another one. that I enjoyed in the theaters, and that was Monkey Man. I enjoyed this. Dev Patel, I dig him. So yeah, that's in my collection. This one I had a hell of a time getting. First, I had it pre-ordered at Walmart. My pre-order got canceled. Then I had it pre-ordered at Target, and it got canceled. And the reason I pre-ordered them because it was $25 a piece, or $25. Definitely check it out. I think it's available on Peacock right now, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it's on Peacock if you have Peacock. But anyway, nice. I was gonna get it, but I've seen the movie, and you all know I love Kevin Smith. Do I think it's worth $35? No. It's a great looking steelbook, but I just went with the Blu-ray. Tiana says Monkey Man is a great watch. I just watched it again tonight. Yeah, this is definitely worth checking out. Anyway, this last movie in my stack, I had a hard time getting it. I waited, and finally Amazon did a restock, but the restock, oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay. First down. Okay. Jamar Chase, Burrow to Jamar Chase, first down. Sorry, got sidetracked. Anyway, terrible streaming night. I apologize, guys. But anyway, finally, I was able to track this movie down because Amazon did a restock. But what's up, Prince? I hope you're doing good, my friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. I know it's weird. I'll be doing this by myself, but I hope you guys can bear with me. But anyway, back to this movie. And that movie was the Arrows Friday the 13th 4K release. I haven't opened it yet, but it took me forever to get this movie. The suck is that when I got it from Amazon, it was 40 fucking bucks. It wasn't the $25 at the two previous websites I ordered it from, Walmart and Target. Irritated the hell out of me. So there you go. That is Doobie Doo. Yeah, that is my collection update for this stack. I'll be back next week. I'm gonna do more movie news. Might throw some comic book recommendations in until I get comic book talk up and going. I think I'm gonna try to get a guest for the first episode of the Return of Comic Talk. I don't know yet. I'll figure that all out. Thank you, Tiana. I appreciate your support. You're always so support. You support everyone in this community. So I hope everybody tips the hat to Tiana for always supporting everyone. Yeah. So I'll be back next week. I'll probably be back on a Thursday again. Thursday night, 9:00. Gives me time to put my son to bed and stuff. So yeah, I'll come back with some movie news. See what else. I'll do another collection update because I got a lot of collection updates to do. And I think I was going to keep it on Faces for Radio instead of putting it on my other YouTube channel. I might do both. I don't know. And do a little bit more some comic book news and do some recommendations there. But that's it, guys. Remember, say a prayer, positive thoughts for David's family, his wife and his children and his loved ones. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. Yes, I'm sorry. You came in late. Prince, I am still going to be doing movie news, comic talk, and my Kevin Smith show. And then in January, we'll be bringing back By the Numbers. I don't know how. I don't know what the format's going to be yet because I still got to work that out in my head. But I'm going to keep that By the Numbers going because David loved that. That was his passion, and I'm not going to let that go. Tiana showing the love, Mumia showing the love. Yeah, I love doing it too. I loved filling out our schedule of the movies because he would throw me ideas for movies, but mostly it was me picking out all the movies, doing that. And I do miss those texts back and forth. From like I said earlier in the show, I was looking at our old texts, reminiscing. Okay, Mrs. Make sure to tell your loved ones that you love them because you never know when it'll be the last. I totally agree, man. Because we're not guaranteed tomorrow. David would love you. Yeah, he would. I'm gonna try my hardest to keep the show going. Um, but that's it, guys. Again, thanks for being here tonight. It was a quick one. Um, again, I'll continue keeping the Faces for Radio going as well as I can. Uh, I love you too, man. Um, I might do that just for you, man. Just because you kept pushing that. Um, I might watch it next week, and in my live next week, I will um, give us my quick thoughts, and maybe I'll score it. I'll score it. Okay, I will score Bull if I can find it, if it's free somewhere next week on the live. Thanks for being here, Movie Hunter. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Remember, watch movies, be kind to one another. And David, I love you. I miss you every second. Take care, guys. Have a great, great night and have a great, safe weekend.